Hail Caesar, what a night! We packed everything but the kitchen sink into one crazy evening on the Strip, and you're coming along. Dinner at Carmine's, watching our team bring the Stanley Cup to Las Vegas, and a wild time under the Spiegel tent.
And we crammed all this fun into 5 short hours because that's how Vegas rolls.
So get ready, because this adventure starts right now. We never need an excuse to spend time at the granddaddy of themed resorts, Caesar's Palace, that center strip monument to ancient Rome. Normally, those 6 towers are fronted by a magnificent set of fountains, but they're strangely empty right now. No worries though, this one just outside the main entrance is bubbling away. The original hotel sits back 475 feet from Las Vegas Boulevard, which allows room for this huge plaza, one of our favorite spots for people watching. And among all the splendor of the architecture, the winged statues, the Roman columns, is a show that makes its home here in Caesar's forecourt, Absinthe. Today will be our first time ever entering the Green Fairy Garden, so stay tuned. It's just after 5 p.m. as we slip past the T-Mobile Arena and make our way to Caesars. We make a beeline for the Stadia Bar, where we are just in time to catch the puck drop on Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. We ordered ourselves a beverage and had a little bit of time to watch the first period of the game before our dinner reservation.
Go Knights, go!
Our dinner spot for this evening is Carmine's in the Forum Shops. This massive 27,000 square foot eatery will be celebrating 10 years in Vegas next month. It opened in July 2013, another famous import from New York City. And I'll tell you what, we're glad to see they're big fans just like us of the Vegas Golden Knights. Well, my friends, we are down on the Strip. It's Game 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. We are down here watching the game, but we're really here to go see Absinthe. Our son bought us 2 tickets to see Absinthe. No, I'm not having a beer. The guy tucked me into an O'Doul's. How come I never thought about this before when I quit drinking? O'Doul's, good thing. So we're at Carmine's here in Caesar's Palace. We're going to have ourselves some chow. We're going to watch the rest of the game, and hopefully it will be over before we go in to see Absinthe. So get ready, because we're going to show you what we got here in just a little bit. Step inside, and to our left is a long, roomy bar with plenty of non-reservations required bar stools. Tell you what, I wouldn't want to be the one assigned to dusting those bottles on the top shelf. There are multiple dining rooms with seating for 700, and you are going to want to come hungry. Just wait to see the portions. There's even a balcony. And a classic curved wooden staircase to get you there. When you're in Carmine's, take a minute to look around at all the overwhelming amount of memorabilia on the walls. And I mean every inch of the walls. Now here's a fun fact. Carmine's took over the space that was once Planet Hollywood. And I'm not counting, but I think they have just as much stuff on the walls.
Good evening, my friends. I just ordered a Pinot Grigio. We just ordered our dinner. We're going to have a salad. You know, everything here at Carmine's is family style, so we ordered a salad. We ordered some what amounts to be chicken piccata, and we ordered some roasted potatoes here at Carmine's. We're sitting at the bar so we can watch the game. The bartenders are A+. We love these guys. Super choice for an exciting dinner on game day.
This is a salad for 200. This thing is ridiculous. The guy said, don't worry about it. We're open all night. You can sit here and eat it all night. This is unbelievable. Did you get a shot of that? check this out, my friends. Is this unbelievable? This is like almost chicken piccata, except it's not. What's it called, Paula? Yeah, I do too. But these roasted potatoes, my gosh, there's enough for the whole room, just like the salad. I cannot wait to start eating this. This is going to be fabulous.
What is it about chicken and lemon and butter that just go together? Super tender. Plus, I didn't realize it's on a bed of spinach. I love spinach. I'm totally a fan of this. But I told Dale when they set these potatoes down, couldn't wait to try them. They're super piping hot. I can make a meal out of these. I love how they're spiced. Oh my gosh, they're good. All right, my friends, we just left Carmine's. We stepped out into the Forum Shops.
The score of the game when we walked out is 6-1. I don't know if they're going to win the Stanley Cup. You'll know by the time you see this video. But boy, it was nobody in there absolutely was watching the game except us.
And the bartender.
Yeah, and the bartender.
It's second intermission now. We just left the room, and we just have to tell you a couple things about Carmine's.
Yeah, let me just say, first of all, that food was amazing, and the service was absolutely exemplary, wasn't it?
We had 3 male bartenders. They were so engaging. I couldn't believe he served us, made our plates for us. They were so fun. They loved the game. We just talked. It's an extraordinary experience for the Strip.
And Paul got a free wine.
And he didn't even charge me for the wine.
No. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to find a place to go cozy up, watch the rest of the game, and then we're going to head over to Absinthe, right?
What an exciting night. June 13th, 2023 on the Las Vegas Strip.
It's nearly sunset as we head back into the Roman Plaza at Caesars and make our way to the Green Fairy Garden. Now here's something to note. You do not have to show a ticket until you're ready to go into the Spiegel World tent. So feel free to stop in and enjoy the garden. There is a bar to catch a drink. A little burger stand called No Pants. And a fairy-lit blue tree in the center of things. Plus more than a few cool spots for an Instagram pic. With a little intel from a helpful stagehand, we found a little spot peeking into Caesar's Terrazza bar where we were able to catch the final minutes of the third period and the Vegas Golden Knights' big win. Wow. The Spiegel tent is a trip. And I'll tell you what, we had no idea what to expect. The Absinthe show has been described as a contemporary circus and a little bit raunchy. The show opened with this talented acrobat and his endless stack of chairs. He was truly a marvel. The show's format consists of about 10 different acts, many of them gifted acrobats, performing feats that drew spontaneous applause over and over again. These artists have incredible talent and strength, and sometimes threw us a curve with unique props like a bathtub full of water. It's just you and I. In between, the show's MC, a character called Gazillionaire, engaged the crowd, and let me say honestly, in a truly X-rated fashion. The Green Fairy was a crowd favorite and did a beautiful little striptease.
Hi everybody. Let's get a snap going, shall we?
She returned later accompanied by dancers who swayed above our heads on poles. But even that paled in comparison to this pair of tap dancers who literally danced on our tabletop before returning to the main stage. All the talent returned to the stage for the finale and were introduced. Truly an international cast. We didn't know this about Absinthe, but it was originally intended for the Fontainebleau Resort up the boulevard, but when that fell through, Caesars offered the producers a temporary tent here on the plaza. That was in 2011, and a dozen years later, they're still here.
So let me just tell you, on our way home, it was so magical. All of the resorts, even the Allegiant Stadium, they all had congratulations, Stanley Cup champions. It was moving.
Unfortunately, our camera wouldn't catch it.
It couldn't.
Yeah, it couldn't
it's all
catch it.
LED. Yeah, it just couldn't.
But it was so exciting after we left there because everybody was still down there and people were still driving up and down the strip and honking their horns. This is one of those things that Las Vegas has needed for a long, long time. Let me tell you, my friends, but we are a real town. We have real people. We have real kids. We have real schools. We have real churches. And we are absolutely thrilled that this happened. And it happened in such a short time.
So put the spotlight on Las Vegas, and by the time you see this, the big parade will have happened down the strip on Saturday night, and we could not be prouder of what our sports team, our little misfit sports team, means to our town.
I just want to congratulate the Las Vegas Golden Knights one more time to say you guys really did it. And you know, they were formed just a couple of months. Their first game was a couple of months after October 1. Days. Where that all happened. And they sort of wrapped the city around them because we needed something. We needed something to grab onto, and the Vegas Golden Knights were it.
The Knights have been it ever since.
And they're our team. They were born and raised right here, and it was an amazing thing. I don't want to go on too much about it. I'm actually getting a little choked up. But I do want to say one more thing, and it's about Absinthe. Now, this is my opinion, okay?
Yeah.
I was in show business a long time, and dirty comedy was never my thing. It was never the thing in Las Vegas either. Getting dirty jokes and stuff like that was okay. But the comedy in this show is pretty much X-rated. So I just want to warn you ahead of time that
heavily sexual content.
Heavily sexual content. And you know, some people that might be okay for some people, but a lot of people left.
Yeah, and if you intend to go see Absinthe, we would just say read a few reviews and make sure that you know what you're getting into. The acts are phenomenal.
The acts are amazing.
Acrobats and so on, they're just jaw-dropping phenomenal. The comedy is way out there edgy.
I think this is the nature of the show. This is how the show is formed. This is what they do in these kind of shows. And just be aware of it. And also be aware that the price is pretty pricey for what you're getting. We talked to a couple who, two of them, it cost them $500 to see the show. That's $250 a ticket.
And we want to be honest, some of you have been with us a very, very long time.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to say we went to a show and you guys said, oh, they went to a show, we're going to go see the show. I want you to know what the show is all about. All right, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people? Paula.
Count your chickens. You might actually be seeing a staycation next week.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye-bye, everybody.